Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Can't...
We have to stop Sir Kel.
Don't you think it's about...
Forget about intent. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would...
Yes.
Are you going to be okay? Of course.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannon. Right.
Right.
I won't show you any mercy!
Fire support! Here's the eagle! Freeze laser!
Mission!
Okay! Glacial shield! Here's the eagle! More where that came from!
Just the truth!
I'll be...
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Right, here goes! Bring him down! I'm on it! Eagle Fire!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Engaging! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go!
Double Demon Fang!
Reheat the
Dragon!
Here goes!
Dragon Form!
Reload!
Locked and loaded!
Annihilation! I'm all stuffed up! I'm ready!
Pull back! Exciting! Punch! Raining Strike!
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zoogles all this time?
Normally, the Zoogles are kept in specialized training facilities.
Hi, Hoodle!
You got me! I'll run you through!
Mega
Pull
Ray!
away!
By the
Kick it! You're finished!
They really don't give up, do they?
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Take it! Lightning flame! Reload!
Destruction! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'll be saving this one!
Glacial no evil can stand to beat this.
I'll see one, eh?
See what I can do. It.
Its armor's too strong.
Spread it open.
You can be my guest!
Far enough!
Dragon!
Arch Seal! Dance to the wind! Air Thrust! Light Astro...
Raining Slide!
Eagle
Fire!
Freeze!
There's always room for improvement.
Go no further!
Dragon Form!
Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle!
Eagle Fire!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
We're not finished!
Glacial Spear! Eagle! Freeze Laser!
You're mine! It's over!
Leave it charging to me!
I have no limit! Rising Wiper! I'll run you!
I'll finish you
Rising Falcon! You're mine! Dragon!
Glacial Spear!
This one's all mine!
Freeze Laser!
I can feel my power growing!
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I have a bad feeling about this.
I see one, eh? You picked the wrong fight.
Here, this one's mine!
You think that shield will save you?
For my lord!
Do it!
Dragon! You got flyers!
Now you see what I can do!
My shield? All yours! You're mine! What's this? An astral bite?
That's my shield!
Shut him down!
Thunderblade! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
No choice! Bring him down! Dragon Sword! Fire support! You picked the wrong fight! I'll punch that gun out of your hand! Dragon Sword! Engaging! Fluid kick!
This one's mine!
Dragon Sword!
Do it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Go no further!
Eat that! Freaking goddamn! Now you see what I can do!
You'll have no mercy! Dance in the wind!
I really owe you one! Rip and tear! Damn it, Bennett!
Downpour!
Here I come! It's over!
Barely a blip on our radar.
You'll learn. You're not. Damn it,
Air thrust! Freeze! Raging sword!
Dragon Force! It's turning on
That's my cue!
Severing Wing!
Shut him down.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger.
Blow away!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Lightning
Lightning orb!
This one's mine!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Pierce through!
Fire shield!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Here's the evil!
In here! Freeze launcher!
Eagle Drive! You picked the wrong fight!
Nicely done.
No backing down! Engaging! Blow away!
Glacial Spear!
Engage! Fire support! A showdown between blade and fist!
Glacial Spear!
Not on my watch! Freeze lancer!
Raining
Magic is
I'm on
there!
blow away!
Eagle shot!
Rise above!
Sleep now!
Everyone hanging in there? Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
I won't forgive you!
Bring him down! Dragon carve through armor! Fire support! This one's all mine!
sleep now.
You picked the wrong fight!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Where are you going?
Denied!
Laser field!
Eat this!
Raging Cascade! I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Power up water fort!
There's always room for improvement.
Shut down their defenses! With the dragon form! Its armor's too strong! Be my guest! Dragon form! Mission! Dragon form! I'll smash you!
Now! Please, Lancer! I'll be saving...
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. What's this thing?
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them. Handle this. I never miss. Fire support. Raging I'll healing circle.
Thanks.
Take the board. I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
Eat this.
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. You got spirit! Eagle Dragon Form! Denied! Damn it! Dragon Form!
Here goes!
Dragon Form!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
goes! Bring it down! Running slap! Dragon Sword! Do it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Into the
Smash you! You picked the wrong
Do
fight!
it!
I'm on it! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Glacial Spear! I'm ready!
Dragon
This
Form!
one's mine!
Eagle Fly! You did it! Dragon Form!
I'm out! I can handle it!
Eat this!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging cascade! More for the stockpile!
Talon Hurricane! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
My deal away!
Fire support! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Blow him down! Dragon Force!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Dragon
Here's
Form!
another! Here's one!
Dragon Form!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Dawn!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Form!
Now I'm in the groove!
Go get him! I never miss! Dance in the wind!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Dragon Form!
Talon Form! I'm out of ammo! Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! I'll be saving this!
It's on!
Annihilation!
Burn it out!
Enter the Talon
Dragon Form!
Now I'm in the groove!
Take that!
Dragon Form!
Lightning!
Dragon Form!
Quiver Dragon! Healing Circle!
Eat this!
Thank you!
Dragon Form! Talon Form!
Lightning Orb! Lightning to
Dragon Form!
Here goes! Cover the caster!
Glacial Spear.
Here's the evil!
Now you see what I can
Here's the
do!
blazing cascade! Freeze Lancer! Sleep now! Not in your dreams!
Dragon Form!
Dance in the wind!
in the sky!
Coyote Dragon Form!
With the stockpile!
Not today! Dragon Form! Look! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's the healing arm!
I'm on it!
Dragon Form!
Lightning Orb! More with that time, Lightning to death! Enemies incoming! I'm out of ammo!
Then we'll take them down!
Denied! Hear me! Burning damage!
Glacial Spear.
Here's evil!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara! Will this help? Photon Flash!
Dragon Form!
Healing Circle!
That's
Dragon Form! Now, Pilot Freeling!
Take it down!
Dragon Form! Dragon Form! An Astral Arch?
That's my shield!
Shut him down!
Take this!
Dragon Form!
Now you see what I can do!
Chinese Supernova! Dance in the wind!
Ignite!
Mega Ray! In here!
Watch it!
I'll be in the sky!
Dragon
Blah,
Form!
blah, blah. Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Lightning to death! I'm out of ammo! Thunderbolt! All day!
Try harder! Dragon Form!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that!
Here's the healing arm! Not on my watch!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this!
Quiver! I'm just getting started!
Raging Hurricane!
I'm on it!
This one's only mine!
Here!
I really owe you one!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form!
Raging Eagle Dawn! More where that came from! Huddle by the power of water! Dance in the wind! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, The contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahak Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegus and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your... equipment lately?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
something.
I'm amazed how easily you could.
Really?
It's really reassuring.
You know, I get so in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't.
That's okay. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have...
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kis.
Right.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now. Let's dispose of the trash.
Take
Go
that!
fast!
I can carve through armor!
Sleep now. This'll come in handy. If they run there, you gotta go for cover,
Well,
okay?
someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Out of our way!
Blew away! Eat that! Come one, come all! Eagle fly! Dragon
Where are
swarm!
you going?
Nothing gets by me!
Eat that! Blew away!
Back into the fray. Lightning! Sleep now.
Ignite!
Jamming! Thanks, Kisara.
Dragon swarm!
Tempest Lantern. Up and out. Let's now.
It's time!
We managed to pull through.
We finally made it.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Gotta break through! Dragon swarm! Eat that!
A comfortable win.
What's that huge Zoogle? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Stay away from my friend! Dragon swarm!
In a
vine?
Great! Who cares?
Aim for the weak spot!
Far enough! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
Talon Hurricane! Dragon swarm!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Talon Hurricane! Let you all down.
Pierce evil! Look at the stockpile! Freeze Lancer! Raging storm! Alright, it's showtime! Where are you going? Puddle! I can't feel anything!
You pay for that!
Searing flame! I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation!
Prepare to be sealed! Can't get
I'll
out of
bring you back
this!
from death's abyss!
Nothing gets by me!
You picked the wrong fight!
I've still got some fight left.
Lightning
Here!
orb!
Here! Lightning orb! Right into him! Thunder! I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuck up! Here's a healing arc!
Dragon
First
form!
aid! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Dragon form!
It's been smart. Gemini Aqua! Lightning orb!
Dragon form! Rolling staff!
Breath! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hurricane! There you go! Don't let up! Take thunder!
Dragon form!
You require help.
I'm all stuffed up!
Double demon breath!
Annihilation!
It's on!
I'll do you all! Shining supernova! This one's mine! Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
form!
Sleep
Nothing
now.
gets by me.
Get on in there with the others! Healing circle! Gale force! Alright! It's showtime!
Dragon form!
To the fray! Wind astral energy! Mega ray! Lightning condensed Gemini Aqua!
Denied! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Annihilation! Mega ray! Photon! Lightning condemned! Glacial
In a
spear.
bind?
Here's the evil!
Mirage! Try harder!
Is this it?
Can't be happening! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon! Tempest whirl! Take care of Poodle.
I'm not done yet!
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I came out great.
We've reached our destination.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I think Hoodle senses something.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have...
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted...
But how did you catch them? With your bare hand?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Where should I cast my line? Now, where might those fish be? Hup. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to...
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel,
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh?
if it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's...
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're not...
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear... This should definitely keep you guys full.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your...
I swear I'll never understand you.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining...
Miguel was...
Your brother...
That's because we had... When I became a guard...
Lagiel.
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's.
You must have...
He wasn't so much so that when he thought I was asleep...
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretend... You know what?
I guess I...
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I owe you one. Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! Whirlwind Snap! Blow away!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Blow away!
I'll take you all off!
Raging Storm!
We've got flyers! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Sighted. Go! It's over!
Leave the
Radiant
target
here!
to me! Take this! It's on!
Raging Cascade!
Eat this! Storm!
Gemini off
Here I
now!
come!
Here.
Radiant here! Do it!
Here I
Another
come!
Raging
It's so
Storm!
far!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Never miss!
Eat Rising Wyvern!
Shadow
You're on!
now!
Dragon Swarm!
Over so soon?
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart! When he slows down, that's our chance!
Raining Flash!
Leave the agile
Blow
ones
away!
to me.
Prepare to be sealed! Blow away! Raining Flash!
One at a
Dragon
time!
Swarm!
I'm
ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
No further!
I'm only getting started.
Beckoned into
Wind
everlasting
astral
Negative
It's
change.
over.
Resonate with the earth!
Here goes.
Stalagmite!
Bullseye. Lightning condemned.
It's time.
Do it. Blade. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
They look like the remains of a...
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a...
Not really. Just that it must be nice to be a Renin who has time to indulge...
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renins have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's done in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much...
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I'm only getting started.
Dragon form!
By the power of water.
Dragon form!
Annihilation. Resurrect. Airborne beast. My steel.
In a bond, pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you, truly.
Not today!
More where that came from.
I can carve through armor.
Dragon form!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk in.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dragon form!
I can do this all day.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
I can feel my precision improving.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then? You got company!
Raining flash!
Here! Can't be swallowed!
Dragon form!
It's a dual beyond!
Fly away!
Light astral landscape!
Blind freak!
What if they just sit
The enemy feels soft.
Can you take care
You'll
of
soon
them?
see about that! Set and done! Take this! Raging storm! I never miss!
Flew away! Eat them!
Do it!
Flew away!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Can't get out of
Yes,
this.
my lady?
Something you wanted to say? So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say.
Raining slash!
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest. More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to...
This one will be difficult to predict.
Constant laser ray!
Does it hurt? Tempting.
You're mine! Let the marksman handle this! Dance in the wind!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Not on my watch!
I'll face
Ready, ready! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dance in the wind! And again!
Rise and wyvern!
Let's dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth.
Raining stalagmite!
Do
We
it!
did it!
These little ones are hardly
You
worth our
picked the wrong
time.
fucking
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them up!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I can feel my power growing.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sarn is just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Dragon force! Raining slash! Blew away! Demon fang!
Watch and weep!
Raining slash!
Resonate with the
An astral all in order.
That's my cue!
Going pretty hard in this battle.
Shut
I
him
am
down.
not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you
technique.
let on.
How are your weapons holding up?
That's not to give me any idea.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind...
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the...
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I never miss! Tempted Swirl! Mega Ray! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Into everlasting darkness.
Here's
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Confiscated!
Dragon force!
Leave the enemy's arch to me!
You picked the wrong milky plates here!
Do it, sweet dreams! I'm out!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Now you see what I can do!
Mirage!
Lunar Blast! Chinese Supernova! Whoa, hey! What is
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Something you... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
In a bind.
Dragon Form! Reload!
Begin!
We're trying to keep up with a wolf!
Burn in hell!
Elusive deity!
Dragon form!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
How's this?
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Tempest Whirl! Do it!
Dragon form!
Looks like we won.
Bad feeling about this.
Raining flash! Bloom down!
Get out of your dreams!
Shattering of pieces!
Annihilation!
Dragon form!
Mega Ray! I'm ready!
Your blade moves like silk.
Where are you
I just
going?
let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
You're mine! It's over!
There! Go! Mega Ray!
Take this!
Lightning Orb!
It's over!
Blast in the
It's
wind!
on!
There! How's this?
Burn!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Dragon form! You're finished!
Photon Dance in the wind! Here!
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else there?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
Dragon
I know!
form!
Do it!
Crush!
Thunder! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. The design of this... equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pretty.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Raging cascade!
Come one, come all!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Let the marksman handle this!
Okay, here this one. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back. Ignite!
I never miss! Anything in armor is all mine! Confiscated!
We did it!
And it's world!
Glacial Spear.
Here's evil now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Over so soon?
What's that big tower over there?
We should be able to cook here.
I'm impressed how well... how balanced this thing is.
did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried?
What makes you think?
Well,
It's rude.
Sorry.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his... Yet
Couldn't it be?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's...
Hardly uncommon,
But...
Certainly. I learned to perform. Of course, such a mentality in the end. I pretended not to see or hear any of it. Content to let our supposed peace and equality...
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any... We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
This way, I guess.
You guys want to rest here?
This way, I guess. Guess I misread the landing. this way, I guess. Guess I misread the landing. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that.
All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Prepare to be squeezed!
In a bind?
Dance in the wind!
Enjoy.
Here's a healing art!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Feel!
Dragon form!
Searing flow!
Can you take it?
Glacial spear! Here's I never fit!
Raining splash!
Show me your strength.
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Glacial spear! Here's the
Take
evil!
this.
Freeze lancer!
Dragon swarm!
Can't this go? Puddle! Radiant! Into the shadows! Seal!
Die!
Catapult! Searing flame! Elongated!
Dragon swarm!
Here.
Dragon swarm!
Take this.
Dragon swarm!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? this time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alfin?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alfin?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alfin, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alfin? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any... Hey.
Something...
Not exactly.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your...
What do you want us to...
Yeah, what he said.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Danon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the...
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to...
Exactly.
I will concede that you do indeed, it would appear.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that...
Nevertheless, having said that...
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like... Although...
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just...
Dohalim.
What do you...
Yep.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that.
The way he's talking...
Moving on.
Oh, yes.
I can't believe I'm here.
Lords like
Even by those standards.
Shionne's got a...
In my case, sir...
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress.
She sounds like his...
Oh, and another thing.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers?
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye'm, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye'm! Liberator Deadeye'm! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I get the feel. Heck.
I know.
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem, if anything.
Still,
Yeah, I don't need...
A victory that's... I can understand.
I'm perfectly able to...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean, when you've been a slave for... I don't think that's fair. From me...
That Deadeye creeps.
Forget that.
What's there to...
I want to go out.
I second that. We don't know if the Darkwing...
You make a good point, Rinwell.
I have to agree.
Fine by me, but...
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What, for now, we'll head to this... Whatever we decide to do, though, we should... Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
I just
Don't know what.
Deadeye managed, but he's got an
The Renans are however.
If it'd been
Rinwell.
Yeah. When you do that,
To be honest,
law.
the whole thing feels Deadeye and my dad. Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Raining flash!
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'm out of ammo.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
This one's all mine!
Glacial spear.
No further!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Raining flash!
Catapult.
Dragon swarm!
I'm ready.
Raining flash!
Can you take it?
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Take it! Swallow blade!
I'm out. I'm expert.
Take
Coming
this!
through.
Wow! Look what I just found.
I'll take you all on!
Back
Raging Cascade. You're mine.
Negative
Reaper.
gate! With the earth!
By the hands in the water. Sealed. Get on in there with the others.
Begin! Flying free! If they just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Negative gate!
Pedal to the spray.
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Wiper! It's on! Rising Falcon!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind. Seal.
Begin!
Demon Fang!
Mega Red. Do it. Seal.
Elusive deity!
I need to be stronger.
Somehow.
You can
Indeed.
Earth.
Is that...
That is certain
Funny.
true, though, as you...
In the end, you all get used...
We have to catch up.
Let's see what you've got.
Mega Ray!
In a bind?
Lyric Raging Cascade! These ones can hurt rings around us! Only get I'm out!
Take this!
I'm all thumbs up!
Everlasting darkness!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Sweet dreams! Searing Flesh!
You're more comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Can you take it?
Got fire!
I got this. Now marksman handler.
All yours!
Raging storm. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here!
Resonate
with the earth!
Enemy flame of fury. Burning strike.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Heal force.
Benediction Heal! Now I can let loose!
Here I come! Sword Lane Alpha! Raining Blast! Eternal Tempest!
Release in peace! I'm ready!
I'm out of ammo.
Resonate with... The earth!
Rising Falcon!
So I still had room to grow.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustle.
Coming through!
To thine own death by the power of water! Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Resonate with the earth! It's our might! Our art is being interrupted.
You're
mine! You're finished!
Glacial Spear! Lightning Gun!
Catapult!
Great Lancer!
Dragon Form!
Can you take it? You're mine!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Annihilation!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Start up!
Benediction light.
Gale Force! Lightning Condensed! Thunder Blade! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Radiant Pierce!
Elusive deity!
Steel We do it!
Elusive deity!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. I think Hoodle senses something. I think Hoodle senses something.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing. You're so...
Maybe you...
I'd be happy.
Really?
Yes,
Sounds like he was a pretty
he was. Now that I think...
Legilis,
Funny you meant...
I think it still looks...
From what I can
No, but that didn't...
And here I was.
I can't...
Yeah.
Alphen, I'll wash...
Oh,
And...
What do you expect?
Yeah, but...
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch...
Of course.
You don't...
That's no...
Now you...
Suffice...
What do you mean?
Mostly.
Do I really...
don't get us.
If you're sure. Still, if everyone...
Don't you ever...
I want to feel your hair right now.
"感じるぞ。窮した民の思いを。
私たちの出番だね。ふる森もにぎわってきたかな。
よし行くぞ。あの巨大、
行く先々で変わった眺めに驚いてきたけどよ、だんだんそれが普通って気がしてきたよな。
あれはおそらく
あれが
ダナの精霊、
リンウェル。
おかしいと思わない？国によって集める精霊力が決まっているなんて。本来精霊力はそこまで属性ごとに偏って存在したりしないのに。
スルドブリガのために作りか
なんでそんな途方もない真似してまで。
だが今のレナは優れているとはいえ、そこまでの力があるようには。それともレネギスやレナ本国。
私もレナの全てを知っているわけではない。だがだとして手語はそうだがやるしかない。
傷を負ったら言いなさい。
全力でいこうだ。
フリーズ
終わりだ。止めに来る。
足を踏みなんて倒せるかな。
そういう慌てるな。勝つを見出そう。
光を貫く。決めて。
流水の叫び。
状況が逆転したら
敵は
我が術で貴様の収束を封じよう。いやもう一踏ん張りだ。縛ると言った方が正しい。
いいから早くして。
精霊術だ。ロックブレイ。総流連撃だ。
やめろごめん。
出さない。
はあやらせない。どうだ総流連撃だ。ここまでだ。
流水の叫びよ今だよ。
リゲル
精霊力を
アタックパレ。やったか。
完璧だね。
総流連撃だ。ネガティブ。これぐらいの相手なら問題ないな。
挟み撃ちに気をつけて。
大破山。全力でいけそうだ。
マグナムライのさばき。
総流連撃だ。
出番。
大破山。こうも飛び回られてはな。
分かってる。
総流連撃だ。
スカウト。
かわせるか。やれるぞ。ロケティアネ。総流連撃だ。
いけ。マグナレイ。インテリーサム。火の精霊術よ。
流水の叫び。
決めて。相手にならないわね。
相手にしなきゃいいの。
向かってくるものはしょうがないでしょ。一休みしないか。
落ち着かないね。
リンウェル、ちょっと話そう。最近、フルルナリン、
そうか。
リンウェルも、それぞれ補い合いな。
家族。
そんなに深い
お
なら、父親はティオ
ハリも、あと
犬。
もちろん袋。
大所帯だけどな。
そこがいいんだよ。
海子アン34さんてか日本語戻したんだ。
この
リンウェル、
なんでもない。しっかり休んでおこう。今日もよろしくね。
ティオハリムの戦い方ってなんていうか丁寧じゃなくて
ひょっとして優雅と言いたいの？
ああ、それそれ。良くも悪くもいかにもレナの上流って感じだよな。
おまけに防御お褒めに預かり
ウニコアン34さん、このゲームアイテム高いからサブクエ、イカ役。
自分を追い込み。
ああ、そういや避けた後は棒が。
だが万が一ってこともある。
それならそれで。いや、なんでもない。
いかにもって雰囲気だよな。この中に鋭が隠れているのか。
気をつけて。精霊力がざわついてる感じがする。なんか変だよ、ここ。
いつも思うけどよくわかるよな。やっぱり精霊術使えるおかげなのか。
私にはそこまでわからない。ダナの血が関係しているのかもしれないな。
ティオハリム。
湿気、悪気はなかった。
気づかれているかもしれない。みんな油断はするなよ。
鋭を隠すなら森の中か。
わからないこと言ってないで探すのよ。
を見誤った。
ねえ、ピカピカの敵がいるよ。嫌な予感。気をつけて。私なら落とせるわ。
冷静に、私が援護する。そういう援護だ。素早い敵は任せたまえ。
倒したぞ。小物に時間はかけてられないわ。
どうも飛び回られてはな。どんどん倒すぞ。
存分に力を振るいなさい。
かわせるか。そういう援護だ。相手も術を使うか。
そっちは私に任せて。
そういう援護だ。
私に任せて。
やれるぞ。
こっちこっち。ハンマー。
炎よ、
巻き込め。敵の敵が止めるよ。
乗せてやれ。
いてつく氷の槍を決めて。これで
終わりだ。
片付いたわね。行きましょう。
ああ、問題ない。
一筋縄ではいかないようだ。そういう
丸まったら俺の出番だね。
新たな戦慄をいくらでも相手になってやる。
投稿なんて俺には関係ね
敵に回したくないな。
致命傷になりかねない。
それを防ぐのが私の役目だ。
任せたまえ。
もらった。三日月よ。
恐竜レンガ山。恐竜レンガ山。野崎屋根。
来週ごめん。
まずはバラコね。
見てな
野崎屋根。
インタリー
打ち抜いてやろう。精霊術だ。ロックブレイヤー。吹っ飛べ。下げろ。切り開く。はっ。支援症。はい。
炎よ。
この道に飛べ。バラ高破山。恐竜レンガ山。川くん。しよう。発展で。
これで新しい武器作れないかな。
今のは高ぶったな。加減を見誤った。
どきなさい。
恐竜レンガ山。恐竜レンガ発表。
外さないわ。
流星時。
こう飛ばれるとやりにくくて仕方ねえ。
の道を。頼むよ。頼りにしてるぜ。
任せて。
フリーズランド。絡めとしまう。
火の精霊術よ。バーストライク。
テンペスト。
レイズレッド。
負けるものか。
サンダーブレード。
炎よ。
大肌いかがだ。テンペスト。恐竜レンガ。
精度が上がったわ。
英語はそうだが、やるしかない。
傷を負ったら言いなさい。
勝つのを見出そう。相手になろう。そういうレンガ山。
火災外線注意だよ。
なら落とせるわ。
こうも飛び回られてはな。
分かってる。
突破口
私が落とす。
敵の武器は私が奪うよ。
頼りにしてるぜ。そういうレンガ山。俺の真骨頂。
決めて氷の槍よフリーズランカ
全来の
ロタピオネ
決めて
使用バッテン
相手にならないわね。
相手にしなきゃいいのに。
向かってくるものはしょうがないでしょ。
これは
容赦しないわよ。
そういう変化だテンペスタ粉みじんとなれやれるぞ
精霊力を
叩き込めやったか
完璧だね。
任せてくれそういう変化だどうだ
こう飛ばれるとやりちらって仕方ねえ。
しよう粉みじんとテンペスタ力がみなぎってくる。
ずいぶん深く掘った作りなのだな。
やっぱり地上がやられた時に備えてたんだと思うよ。
故にこそ残り鋭の隠れ家に選ばれたか。さもありな。
邪魔よ。
自我の極致
そういう変化だ
この
テンペスタそういう変化だ冷静に私が援護する。
また折れたからじゃ遅いの。
ありがとう。
俺が防御をする。
ようやく出番だね。
他にもいろいろできるぞ。そうだ
氷の槍よ
やれろ。
フリーズランカ
やらせない
氷の槍よ
ここまでだ
決めて
使用バッテンジそういう連鎖だそういう連鎖だロタピオネ
いけるよ。
プラリサプレイヤー小物に時間はかけてられない。
ああどんどん倒す。
強くなったかも。ちょっとだけ。
ああ頼りにさせてもらうぞ。
頑張るね。
手すりが壊れてる箇所から下に降りられそうだ。
本気かよ。
さっさと片付けましょう。闇に沈みなさい。
そういう連鎖だ
味方よ繰り注げ。
そういう連鎖だそういう連鎖だ来るなら来いはいなれそういう我が術で貴様の俊足を封じよう。 一番のいい加減を探す。
いいから早くしろ。これで
終わりだ。
その調子で続けなさい。言いたいことでも
やるぞ。
小物に時間はかけてられないわ。
ああ、どんどん倒すぞ。
存分に力を振るいなさい。
そこまでだ。
決めて。
敗北は遠慮しておこう。突破するぞ。
氷の槍よ。
今助ける。よし。俺に任せてくれ。走行なんて俺には関係ねえ。
敵に回したくないな。小物に時間はかけてられないわ。
ああ、どんどん倒すぞ。
存分に力を振るいなさい。
これまでの戦いが実を結んだな。聞いた方が身のためだ。
インテリマグナレイ。
こうも飛び回られてはな。
分かってる。だってどうぞ。当てる。動かない。決めて。
精霊力を
やったか。
完璧だね。
見事な勝利だった。
強っ。そうな武具だね。お腹空いたって。
さっき腹を鳴らしてたのはお前だろ。
してもらおう。
光を受け止めてやろう。自由の父よ。
やらせない。
ダナに礼という文化はない。
レナに言うようなものはやらせないよ。
守りが硬いな。突破口あ、全てを打ち壊さんばかりだな。このまま打ち進め。さて、その助力となろうか。
小物に時間はかけてられないわ。
どんどん倒すぞ。
存分に力を振るいなさい。
全然だ。テラディビール。
いい感じ。
加減を見誤った。
援護お願い。
闇へいざなおう。
私なら落とせるわ。入水の叫び。
小物に時間はかけてられないわ。
どんどん倒すぞ。
存分に力を振るいなさい。
今だよ。
しよう。
まとめて回復するわよ。入水の叫び。なら私が。
妨害を頼む。そういう手玉。よし。絡めとる。
闇に沈みなさい。
恐竜レンガ弾。やれるぞ。
みんな無事だな。
これは
スルルは隠れてて。
恐竜レンガ弾。はいみなれ。恵みの光を総破山。止めに来るぞ。恐竜レンガ弾。火の精霊術だ。恐竜レンガ弾。
自由の父よ。
いつも助けられているな。
私のために
構わない。
決めて。
足止めは任せたまえ。
この弾丸で
はいとかせ。はしゃぎすぎたかな。
まだまだ行くわよ。私に任せて。
恐竜レンガ弾。
火の精霊術よ。攻撃をつけるぞ。
やれるぞ。味わうがいい。大地の鼓動。インミレイティエキション。
これでみんなの力になれるかな。
吹きすさぶ ミハグサールは曇り空。
キサラ、これは
死だそうだ。気にするな。
問題なさそうな相手だな。
氷の槍を
いくらでも相手になってやる。これ以上の消耗はそこまでだ。俺が防御をする。
ようやく出番だね。
他にもいろいろできるし。こういうレンガだ。こういうレンガやらせない。こちらの番だ。こういうレンガだ。
決めて。
この調子で決めるぞ。
言われなくても分かってるわよ。
硬いやつは任せろって。
私が止めるよ。
いけるわ。私に任せて。いけるぞ。氷の槍よ。フリー
そういうレンガだ。
首なりやつの名前。
火の精霊術よ。
永遠なる闇へ力を。ネガティブヘイト。火の精霊術だ。ロックブレイクだ。
決めて。
もっと力が必要ね。
隠れてて。
これ以上の消耗はそういうレンガ。いくらでも相手になってやる。そういうレンガだ。
マグナリ
この道となる。
決めて。突進は私が止める。
俺が防御する。
ようやく出番だね。
他にもいろいろできるって。そういうレンガさん。
私に任せて。
そこまでだ。
やれろ。
決めて。
石油ハイム。スポーハいい連携だったな。
演武局といったところか。
どうするか。いかがだ。やらせない。そういうレンガだ。
石油ハイム。この弾丸で。
ファイトカス。
火の精霊力と死の精霊力。
その融合は圧巻だな。
目的地に着いたわよ。
フルル、お友達がいるの？
ちょっと話を聞いてみようぜ。
困っている人がいるかもね。
今日は屋根の下で休めそうね。
うわっ！金槌の音っていいよな。
マイクいつまでも消えてた。俺一人で一人言喋ってた。ユニコーンさんごめん。まあいい。言ってくれればいいのに。音出てないよ。じゃあご視聴ありがとうございました。これと終わりにします。